What's good? What's good? What's good, man? It is not Mike and it's not Beer Cave today. It's Scully and Jay. We in the building.
Yo.
Salute to everybody. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody watching. Cheap seats, baby. I feel weird because I ain't never done this show, but we about to make it work. It's about to be great.
It's Scully in the building. Let's go, man.
Yes, sir. Building that good old chemistry, man. Building that good old chemistry, man.
This is how we do, man. Week 1 of the season. Of the season 2, season 3 starts now, bro. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, normal guy, happy birthday. You said it's Wednesday. Happy early birthday. Salute, Daniel. What's up? Y'all got me and Scully today. We got some good things for y'all, man. Mike told me 6 to 7. I don't know how long they normally go, but he told me an hour, so we gonna make sure y'all entertained for an hour. Ready?
We gonna rock it, bro. Yo, we gonna rock it. Yeah, Monday Night Football, baby. You know what it is. Jay, what you want to start with, man? We got so much on the table,
man,
baby.
Listen, man. Dak got paid, man. And when Mike come in on this break, we got to bring that back up because it's the argument we've been having for a while. Jerry's going to be Jerry. Jerry's going to always be Jerry. Dak came through, though. He did. He showed up. He came through. Now I just got to see what he do for these next 2 seasons. That's going to tell me if Jerry made the right decision or not, which I think he should have paid Dak anyway. You let Tony Pollard go, and you brought it back, Zeke, and brought back Cook. You signed CeeDee Lamb. Why let your quarterback go? That don't make sense.
Don't make sense. But, Jay, for real, $270 million, bro, dude, is the
60
highest
a year
pay ever.
And they said they've been saying it since last year. He getting 60 a year, and he got it. That's crazy.
That's mind blowing to me. You know why it's mind blowing? It ain't cause, and you know, Jay. It ain't because I wear the green and I don't like the star. But at the end of the day, bro, damn, more than Mahomes, more than Lamar, more than 60
more
million.
Than Burrow,
now,
more than everybody.
More than every. Let's just put it out there now. We know you caught it with Mike. Jerry Jones gonna do his thing. He obviously overpaid for him. But we're going to see what the future lies. We got to see where it lies now. You know, like,
would you have given Dak 60 a year? Would you have given Dak 60 a year?
No way. No way. No
way. Bro. 55, bro. 55, I'm going to put you with Herbert in there on 55, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, man. 60 million, 1 playoff win, 2 back-to-back playoff losses. Like, stop it. And you know what? I know there's a lot of Cowboy fans out there that are highly pissed off at this. They didn't want it. A lot of Cowboy fans, they respected Dak for his regular season, but in the playoffs, Jay, he hasn't earned $30 million a year. Like, bruh, Jerry Jones just he put the hot seat. I like that though. He put the hot seat on Dak, and the bad thing about the whole thing is the Browns went out there and made him look like he was worth it.
Exactly. So so they put up 33 points. Dak was 19 for 32, 179 yards, 1 touchdown. QBR rating 85. QBR 31. His rating was quarterback rating was 85. Zeke 10 for 40, 8 for 26 for Dodo. What was Cleveland doing? Like, how do you lose a game like that? Lamar, look, Deshaun Watson, 24. He threw 45 passes, 169, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He got sacked 6 times.
Can't have it. And he already grabbing his elbow. You know, if he was grabbing his elbow all game. Deshaun Watson is not going to last another 3-4 games. It's not happening, bro.
If he gets sacked 6 times, bro, he gets sacked, his QBR was 9.4.
Man, I don't understand the 40 times throwing. I really don't understand that but at the end of the day, if you watch the game, they just got outplayed. It wasn't even close. The score was closer than they got outplayed, bro. They got outmanned.
They did, but they ran the ball 19 times.
Yeah, but they're going to hurt without. We already know Nick Chubb is going to hurt his team. He's the best player on his team.
Yeah, but see, go ahead. I was just going to say.
I've seen some body language from Amari Cooper that don't look good, bro.
Don't look good. He had a horrible game, too.
And he didn't give a fuck. He really didn't give a fuck.
You got a quarterback out there that hasn't done nothing in 3 seasons. Y'all got confidence in this man going out there and making the throws he's supposed to make. hitting the players he's supposed to hit. I could tell he don't even got chemistry with these dudes. He should have chemistry with Amari Cooper. They've been there 3 years together.
How you not gonna have chemistry? And he been practicing more than he been playing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Then,
quarterback rating 9.4 is crazy.
I know Mike feeling some type of way today because I don't know what to say about Cleveland. I love Cleveland, second home out there. Ohio, stand up 2-1-6, but they in big trouble, bro. Big trouble.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
He took the pay cut. I feel like he took the pay cut because he know he not worth the money, and he's trying to take some pressure off himself. And now he put more pressure on himself because you had all year to get ready for that Cowboys team. What did we say, Jay, about the Cowboys? They're not going to be good this year. They made them look like a Super Bowl team, bro. That's bad.
But they didn't, though. That's the crazy part because they rushed the ball 25 times with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different rushers, and they only had 102 yards. Like, Dak didn't do much better than Deshaun did, except they ran the ball more. Like, he threw the ball 32 times. Deshaun threw the ball 45 times. But Dak giving you that extension, you went out there and won the game, yes. But come on, man. We paid you $60 a year, and that's what you do? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's why I said they let's say it. Jerry, we all Cowboys fans know Dak Prescott's not worth $60 million a year, bro. Come on.
No,
we all know that.
No.
End of the day, you know what Dak showed us? That Deshaun Watson ain't even worth what his new contract, bro. Like the only reason why Dak J didn't have to do nothing is because Deshaun Watson didn't do anything. That defense, that Cowboys defense is supposed to have loopholes and weaknesses in it. They shut down that entire offense, bro.
Yep, and I think the head, and Deshaun is the head. You know, the quarterback is the head. The head of the snake is rotting away. So they're gonna have to make a decision on Deshaun because I don't think, like you said, I don't think he make it through the season. And if he do make it through the season, I mean, how good is he gonna be? You know what I mean?
And we got and Joku, they said ankle tweak. He out week to week. So that's another weapon down. So okay, let's do the math. Nick Chubb probably not coming back to at least week 4, week 6. Mari Cooper pissed off because he ain't getting paid. He don't even care. He's on the sideline like, man, whatever. If y'all pay me, I'll play.
I'm good.
And now they got Joku week to week. And man, I'll tell you what, they got to put an APB out on Myles Garrett, Jay, because I don't know where he was.
I believe he's the best defense. I mean, the second best defense because TJ Watt. There's nobody's better than TJ Watt. Yeah, I don't even think there's a defender because Aaron Donald retired. I don't think there's a defender at any position that's better than TJ Watt.
I mean, can we go off the stats like yesterday? Myles Garrett, no sacks, maybe a couple hurries, couple touchdowns. JJ Watt had 2.5 sacks. Yeah. And then he had 2 strip sack fumbles that got called back. He literally could have had 5 sacks yesterday, Jay.
Do you know, man, when I seen TJ Watt last year literally get sack fumbles in 2 games, and it was the game-winning touchdown, they picked it up and ran it back. He literally won 2 games by himself. That's huge. It's 2 out of 17. But for your defensive lineman to do that, come on, man.
He won yesterday's game by himself. Literally, the Steelers could have won by 20 if he didn't get that offsides, and he wasn't offsides. He just faster than everybody. And they had a holding on his. Yeah, they had a holding on a strip. He would have had 4.5 sacks, 2 strip fumbles, and he got both fumbles in his first game. There's no comparison between Myles Garrett and JJ Watt. We know that.
Not no more. Not no more. Not no more. So far, I got to see the season go on and see the season progress, but I really didn't like Cleveland giving up 33 points, man, to the Cowboys. But Dak, he got paid. They won the game. Sorry, he didn't have a great performance, man, but he did what he had to do to win the game. So we'll see if it's worth it by the end of the season. But another guy that got paid was Jalen Ramsey, highest paid cornerback in history.
He got paid today, huh?
He got paid yesterday, I think.
Damn, they made him the highest paid. Wow, I didn't.
Yesterday or a couple days ago, something like that.
Yeah, Jalen. I mean, that.
What you think, though?
At the end of the day, if you look at Dak Prescott and what he got, and then you look at Jalen Ramsey, obviously Ramsey can stand up with that contract way better than Dak can for that, because I think they see something in training camp that we can't see. Maybe he all the way back.
Well, it's still see me at the end of the day. It's still Jalen Ramsey. Like he might not be the elite lockdown corner that he used to be, but he will definitely go out there and stop some shit and get the job done. That's guaranteed. Now, making him the highest paid corner in history.
Did they really make him the highest paid?
Yes, the highest paid corner in NFL history. So,
wow.
I feel like it's his track record. He deserved it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he do. Yeah. I can't even lie. He do I don't know if he deserved to be the highest paid ever, but he do deserve to get that big ass contract because he's done he done a lot.
He's still in Miami, right?
They let Xavier Howard go. Who you have to pay Jalen now?
That's what I said. They really need him because if you look at the Dolphins game yesterday, man, Miami got to it and Miami was shut out in the first half. And then, Tyreek turned around and get an 80-yard touchdown like that. Then put his hands behind his back like, yo, get off me. You know what I mean? And boys tried to arrest him before the game started, which is a whole nother topic. But if Miami could do that on one play and beat a team just in one half, then you definitely need Jalen Ramsey out there playing the best receiver, doing what he do. Okay, for real.
Right, for sure. So for sure he worked it. And first week games, if you're gonna have a bad game or your worst game, hopefully you can make it in week one. If you make it your worst game in week one, that's fine. You can get over that. So I'm not hanging my. It's a lot of teams like the Cowboys, and they won the game, but it wasn't a great performance rushing the ball or throwing the ball. Right. Cleveland, it's a few teams, man. We'll get to that really because the show tomorrow we'll get into really deep into all those games. We might talk about a couple of them, but
speaking of them, what you said about the first game really don't mean nothing. We know that. Why?
Except for the Ravens Chiefs, that meant some shit. And the Packers Eagles. And the Packers Eagles.
And that Packers Eagles meant a lot. Yes. But and I feel like tonight's game, which we'll get into before the show ends, is a big game. It's a big game tonight for Aaron Rodgers. But as I was saying, the reason why the first game don't really count is because that is their preseason. These dudes ain't playing in the preseason. And now look at all the injuries we got, Jay, in one game. Right. Jordan Love out 3 to 6 weeks.
That's bad.
The Eagles went after that kneecap, man. Last play of the game, all bad. Jason Ferguson for the Cowboys, knee injury. Puka Nacua, knee injury.
Puka, knee injury. But he cleared the play. But Josh Allen, he hurt his hand. But see, Kirk Cousins, he struggled, and they trying to say that it's not due to injury, and I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't know if he 100%. I just don't know. That was a bad injury. That's an injury that most people don't even come back from it right away. Yeah. You know what I mean? You might miss a whole year and a half.
Yeah.
2 years sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's never good to go against TJ Watt in your first game. That's not a good
Exactly. Exactly.
But man,
and the Steelers, they look good though.
Yeah, so you said Puka Nacua is all right? They cleared him?
No, Allen. They said Allen is cleared. He had the hand injury. Okay. He cleared to play in the next game.
Yeah, because that was scary. That's what got.
Puka got a PCL sprain, and he'll miss at least 4 games.
Yeah, they put and you know what? He was never healthy because he was hurt all preseason with that knee. That's a big blow. That's a big blow, Big J, to that Rams offense, because watching last night, it's good to see Cooper Kupp back. It's good to see him. He looked 100% back. Cooper Kupp is officially back. But that's not the same offense without Puka Nacua.
He's not going to do it by himself. He can't do it. No. Derek Brown went down too. The Panthers' number 1 guy on the line, he went down too. That's bad. That's bad.
Because and it's because we don't. These guys. I mean, for instance,
you see me playing the preseason.
Yeah, you see me out here wearing that green. I told you, Jay, we was going to get it. But at the end of the day, look how rusty and bad Jalen Hurts played, man. It's because he didn't step on the field in the preseason. These coaches have got to get these guys out here, or you're more likely to risk them injuring themselves in the first couple games, not playing, than you are having just slowly playing them in the preseason. You know what I mean?
Yep, and I'm with you on that, man. You got to get your body ready. You tight. You got to get loose, man. Practice will never simulate a real game, man. And we get so many injuries, man. So many. Hey, the Commanders. They did you watch that game?
Yeah.
They cut York after that game.
Did they?
Yes. They cut him after that game. 2 missed field goals. He didn't get injured, but he got cut.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
He got cut. He got cut.
You know what?
It came across my thing, so I had to put that out there.
He must have just got cut.
Yeah, man. These injuries is crazy to me.
So I know y'all going into a lot of games next tomorrow, Jay, with the Mike and everybody. But speaking of a few games, like you said, that Commanders game and that Bucks game, that was a shocker, man. Baker Mayfield, 4 touchdowns. Yeah. Maybe he better than Deshaun Watson already.
He is. No, he is. No, now he is because he don't talk no more. He shuts his ass up and he goes plays and yes.
And he don't do all of, and he don't got 92 commercials and nine touchdowns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. So there you go.
That was a big game. And you know what? That's just even more pressure on Deshaun because I think they're still paying Baker 1 more year. So Baker Mayfield out there throwing 4 touchdowns in his first game. Against a really good Commanders team, which I know you got really the Commanders defense. Really being good, And
I got them being number 2 at least, and they
I mean, like I said, we can't go by week 1, Jay.
No,
but
I don't go by week 1.
How
about that? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You good?
A couple of shockers. I'm gonna leave a shocker up to you because I know you're going in tomorrow. We're just gonna touch on it a little bit. The Saints, man. The Panthers, man, it's going to be a long ass year.
Bryce, 2 interceptions.
Oh, my God.
He ain't it. I'm telling you right now. He should have went. Wasn't he one of those kids that could have went and played baseball, too?
I think he's still going to. I think
he needs to. Open. Get out of here, buddy. You're done.
Why not go get that fully guaranteed $300 million, bro? Stop playing games getting your head cracked.
And you don't have to lead a team or be the best player on the team. He's not that guy. He's not. I'm sorry. He's not. Bro. When he got drafted first, me and Mike had this conversation. Why is this man being drafted so high? He's short as hell.
He's short. Any little,
bro. But he
look
just
about 100. He look about $170 out there for real.
Yes, he's not an NFL quarterback, not a starting NFL quarterback right now. And this point in his career, no way.
And on the Panthers, he's never going to be because you see. That was his preseason game, right? They didn't even play him in the preseason. They throw him out there. Bro, 30 to Saints defense, 30-0 in the first half. They beat them 47-0 with just Alvin Kamara by himself. That's crazy.
47-0 is nuts, bro.
Yeah, well they got that shit in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So Jay, okay. Man, I'm just gonna tell you this. I got one thing to say, and then you could go ahead and say the rest because I know you're gonna go in tomorrow. But so survival pick, right? $10. Yeah. So I picked the Bengals last year. Survival pick, week 13, right?
Don't pick them this year.
I know, bro. I picked the Bengals. Patriots. Yeah, Jay, you gotta explain to me. You gotta explain to me how I just lost the survival in 1 week because. The Bengals put 10 points up on the Patriots. Please explain this to me.
All right, man. For one, running the ball, we ran the ball 16 times for 70 yards, 3 different backs, including Joe Burrow. Zach Moss is not going to replace what Joe Mixon does. He over 1,000 yards, 4 straight years with the Bengals, 9 touchdowns last year on the way out. Mike Brown messed up when he let him go. It all started when he let Von Bell and Jesse Bates go. He let both of them go. That's affected us now, and people might not realize that. But if you look at our defense, bro, we lost 16-10. They didn't throw a touchdown.
Right.
They didn't. Neither team.
That's crazy.
Threw a touchdown. How does that happen? That's what I want to know. How does that happen? Okay, so we gave up 120 rushing yards. That tells me our line is trash, our defensive line is trash, and our linebackers is subpar. They subpar.
Right.
Logan Wilson,
Yeah.
okay, I get it, but that's it. That's all we got.
Because at the end of the day, Jay, like you said, you're playing the Patriots. They got no
dog walk
quarterback. You're not supposed to let them run on you because you know that's what only thing they can do.
Exactly, man. That tells me our interior is weak. Our interior is weak, and our linebacker play is weak because our linebackers is the second level. So if they're not doing their job, it don't even matter because the defensive line is there to get to the quarterback. Yes, they can stop the run and all that, but the linebackers is the ones that really contain the run. Right. We gave up 120 yards, bro. Like we gave up 170 yards, actually. 120 to one person. You know what I mean? Like that was the key because there was no passing touchdowns in that game. Our cornerbacks did their job. Brissett had 121 yards. He only got sacked one time. So that tells me, once again, we give up 170 rushing yards and we sacked the quarterback once. Our interior and our linebackers are trash. Our first and second level, they trash, man. They trash. And then we can go to the offense.
Jay, do you think it was just because, like I said, game one, season one, this is most of these dudes preseason. Are you saying that you think that obviously it's a big problem? Nobody had them losing to
well, we also fumbled the ball like twice.
Yeah. And you know what I'm
going into the end zone on one of them.
Okay. The Patriots gave up one of their best defenders, right? We knew the Patriots defense was going to be nice. Okay. Yeah. But at the end of the day, and I don't know what's going on with T. Higgins. He's got that hamstring again, bro. Like all of a sudden, Jay, it was like a day, 3 hours before the game, and he questionable with the same hamstring. I'm like, I thought this shit was over with. He ain't playing in the preseason.
And I'm with you on that, playing the preseason if it's real. I'm not trying to question his injury or nothing like that, but you plan on a franchise tag, you want the money now, or you trying to find a reason not to play without just blatantly sitting out, or you trying to find a reason not to play?
Jay, I don't know. I know you went in with Mike, and I know when you and Mike had this discussion with Ja'Marr Chase and the Bengals, I mute my shit. I just mute my bitch. I know I'm not getting no word in, so I'm glad Mike's not here because I can finally
get your word.
Yeah, Mike's on his way up, so you know he gonna go right in on that and the Browns. Going in
before you go. Ja'Marr Chase, 6 receptions, 62 yards. Joe was efficient. He was 21 for 29, but you only threw for 1, and he got sacked 3 times. But yeah, Chase 62. However you say dude's name, 26, Tanner Hudson, 18, Mike Gesicki, 18. Bro, we got Mike Gesicki and he had 18 yards.
That's crazy. And with no T. Higgins, why wasn't you forcing him the ball?
Thank you. You got Chase, you got Gesicki, even that little Iosivas, however you say his name, he's even good. But I just feel like they was too conservative. We turned the ball over. Of course, Joe should have had touchdowns. You know, one got fumbled going into the end zone. You know what I mean? We fumbled like 2 or 3 times and turned the ball over. So it's you can't win like that.
Yeah.
And not when you can't stop the run, but go ahead.
Nah, but you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Burrow's efficiency was good. How many, he didn't throw a touchdown. How many, did he have an interception?
No turnovers for Burrow.
Okay, so I know. Now, what I was saying when I was going to real quick, Jay, before we start to lead into all these quarterbacks that are on the hot seat this year, I know we got a list of them. We're going to go through them. But Joe Burrow's definitely on that list. You put him on there. We all know he's on that list. But I feel like with the shit you said with Higgins and maybe faking that hamstring and not really wanting to play because he's not happy. And then I'm looking at the pregame, and they have the nerve to put up some shit that Ja'Marr Chase may not play, may play. I'm like, whoa!
I seen that.
You seen that shit? He was actually, when he was stretching, I seen his face, and he was like, I really don't want to play, but you know what? I'm a man up and be the leader. Yeah, I'm going to be the team leader. I think the Bengals are starting to have some issues because they're not writing checks. They starting to get guys quitting on this team, man, because they won't pay them, bro. It looks like it's a problem.
And Mike Brown never wants to pay nobody. That's an Ohio thing. Dan Gilbert with the Cavs never wanted to pay nobody. You know what happened when he paid people? They got a championship. You know what happened when they paid people again? They kept going to the finals. Yes, he still wouldn't pay the people he needed to pay to beat the Kevin Durant Warriors and shit. Then you got Mike Brown with the Browns. He don't pay nobody, but then what happens when he start paying people? The Browns are a whole different team. They way better. You got Myles Garrett. They brought in Deshaun, but that ain't going right. You got Amari. You got all these guys you brought in. Then you got Mike Brown. You got the Bengals. Like, come on, man, y'all trash.
Yeah, I think they looking at that. I think they right now they coming up with a number right now. At this point, you need to go ahead and pay Jamar Chase, and you need to give T. Higgins something. Yes. So, because the way Joe Burrow looked on the sideline, Jay, it didn't look like week one. It looked like they was 10 weeks in and he was that frustrated.
Yeah, you know? Disappointed, man. It's just disappointment because why is T. Higgins not? I get it. If your hamstring is really hurting, bro, like we should have been heard about this, man. Like this ain't even been a thing until right before it's time to play, like you said. Like, come on, man.
Right. Like that's why I'm with you on that, because that shit popped up like 12 o'clock pregame, bro. Like, stop it. Like, come on, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
don't make sense.
And leading into that, Jay. So we're talking about Joe Burrow on the hot seat. How many other quarterbacks you think? You know, we named some: Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Sean Watson. We talked about. How you feel about Lamar Jackson and that Thursday opener and how he's on the hot seat? How you feel about how that went down with the Chiefs rematch at AFC Championship?
Well, I actually like how that game went. More points was scored. I like what the Ravens did. They ran the ball when they needed to run the ball. Lamar over 100. Let me go to the actual. What he had? He had 100 and hold on. He had 116 carries, 122 yards. He didn't score a touchdown, but that's fine because passing the ball. He threw 41 passes, bro. 26 for 41, 273 and a touchdown. He only got sacked one time. That's beautiful. That's beautiful with the 122 rushing. But guess what? Derrick Henry, 13 for 46.
Not enough.
Justice Hill, 1 for 3.
Not enough.
You feel what I'm saying? Like Lamar did what he had to do. He actually proved us wrong in week one. Lamar, I can do both. I can go out here and throw the ball, be efficient, and score touchdowns and get over 100 on the ground.
Lamar looked really good, 27-20, right, in Kansas City.
Lost by an inch. So
but that's exactly where I'm going.
Well, okay, say lost by an inch. Missed the game.
I mean, it was that was so close, bro. I mean, and I picked the Ravens to win that game because I knew.
Oh man.
Yeah, Lamar is but he looked. Jay, he looked super fast.
Great.
Man,
he lost. I forgot what they said he lost. He lost maybe like 20 pounds or something like that. He shedded weight because they wanted to run him more because last year they was throwing the ball a lot, man. Like, no, you have to run that, man. You have to. It's the Chiefs. So
I think that was a really good. Remember, we had a couple games on the seat week one. I know I missed last week out of town and shit, but I know y'all was talking about the important games was Lamar Jackson against the Chiefs, right? Yes. Tonight's game, big game for Aaron Rodgers and the Niners. And then you said that Friday game with the Eagles and Packers. Lamar did his thing, but at the end of the day, I got this written. He's faster, but we talking about that last drive, right? Yes. And the drive where he threw a laser to Likely, which balled out, and he didn't really use Mark. I feel like the Ravens didn't use.
That's my issue.
They didn't give Andrews the ball. They didn't run Derrick Henry enough. That should have been a win, but Lamar had two opportunities right before that play where I think that was Zay Flowers, right?
There you go. Yep, Zay Flowers. Yeah. There you go. That's what
If Lamar Jackson is watching the Man Cave, please tune in. If you want to beat Pat Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes doesn't miss that throw. Okay?
Right. Never.
We ain't even got to get our toes in if he makes that throw to Zay Flowers. If he doesn't overthrow Likely, that was the only downfall of that whole game. He played a phenomenal game. But if you're going to beat the champs, you got to make those two throws at the end. So he's still got to work on his throwing a little more. Keep working.
And there's opportunities that was missed in that game that it should have. They should have won that game easy, and that's going back to last. That's the problem, bro. You can't have Derrick Henry and only run that man 13 times. Yes, Lamar had 16 carries, 422 yards, but y'all still lost the game. Derrick Henry got to be the bruiser. If you run Derrick Henry 20, 25 times, pound him. Yeah. Bro, by the time the fourth quarter comes, it's going to be a cakewalk. They will not do that shit, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's hardball. I don't know what is going on with the Ravens. But y'all can't have the Justice Hill as your backup. He ran the ball one time.
That made no sense.
Justice Hill is really good, yo.
So
like you can have a two-headed monster if you run both of those guys.
Yeah, you're not running the ball enough, and you're not getting it to Mark Andrews. So you putting all this pressure on Lamar.
Yes.
Mess around and take a bad hit because he's lighter in weight and get hurt.
So Lamar got to throw for 273 and run for 122. If that's how their season's going to go, when it gets down to the playoff time, end of the year, couple games left, then you get to the playoffs, Lamar's not going to be the same Lamar because y'all got him throwing the ball all over the field and running the ball all over the field. We know history will show us that you're never going to win a Super Bowl like that. You'll be lucky if you win a playoff game with your quarterback being the only guy that you counting on to go crazy. You got Derrick Henry. There's no excuse for you not to run him 25 times.
And they did the right crazy. Jay, they did the right thing. They actually kept that. That's one of the worst games I've seen Mahomes play, bro. He threw an interception over the middle of the field. He only threw one touchdown. They shut down Travis Kelce. The only one that was getting off was Xavier Worthy, the rookie. He had 2 touchdowns. I hope not, because we know.
Tell me how the Ravens run. They run for 185 yards. The Chiefs run for 72.
That's crazy.
And they still win the game. Patrick Mahomes was 20 for 28, 291 touchdown, pick, sack twice. Lamar, see, the difference is the 26 for 41 for Lamar. That's not efficient. That's a lot of passes you missed. Lamar only missed 8 passes.
Well, you said it, Jay. You got to take 10 of those passes away and give them to Derrick Henry, bro. You can't.
Yes.
First of all, Lamar Jackson should not be throwing the ball more than 30 times a game.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
At all, bro.
And if you're going to run him for 122 yards, if you're going to run him 16 times, you can't have him throwing 45 passes.
No, that's crazy. That's the same thing. That's the number when you brought that Deshaun Watson number up. I'm like, what are you thinking having Deshaun Watson throwing 40 times and he got a bummed elbow, bro?
And look at it like this. A lot of those pass plays that he threw, out of those 41 passes, that's plays you taking away from Derrick Henry. And then when you run the ball, you're 16 times, that's plays you taking away from Derrick Henry. You did everything and y'all still lost the game.
And if you're gonna have the excuse, okay, we're gonna try to save Derrick Henry, we're gonna use him sparingly till like mid season and then get him really fresh for the halftime or for the playoffs, then that means the backup need at least 10, 15 carries, right? He ain't even
It's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. And so if you're listening,
we're looking at the same thing that cost them in the AFC Championship game. Same shit.
Yes, that's a fact. And if you're listening right now, make sure you check out Bet Us. It's a you know what? I ain't even gonna explain it. I got y'all.
Hit the commercial.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, Week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs, and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads and outright winners, also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Make sure y'all check that out. QR up there at the top. Y'all can scan that, get right to it. But back to the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Hold on.
Is that money?
I'm placing my bet right now on the Niners. Let's go.
On the Niners. That's what I'm talking about.
Niners, let's go.
Hunting on the Niners. And Jahmyr Gibbs got me paid last night. Christian McCaffrey. Get in that end zone. You get me paid again tonight.
Yeah, let's get that. Hey, get that boy Jay some more paper. Let's
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
But back to the Ravens Chiefs. What I did like about with the Ravens, another thing I liked about, because I love what Lamar did. Isaiah Likely, 9 catches, 111 yards and a touchdown. Rashad Bateman, he only had 2 catches, but it was for 53 yards. Justice Hill, he was more of a receiver, which I'm not mad at that at all, because you want to use your running back. He had 6 for 52. That's great, but run them guys more, and that makes more of a difference. Then you got Zay Flowers. That's the disappointment. 6 for 37 yards, man.
Right, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Lamar, spread that ball around. You got Likely and Zay. Rashad Bateman, I like him. He's a monster. You got 3 receivers, bro. Spread that ball. If you're going to be an elite quarterback, spread that ball around. You got to make this the thing about Lamar. The same thing I say about Jalen. Can you make the throws where you wasn't supposed to make that throw? That's how you get to 300 yards. That's how you get to 4 touchdowns. Everybody not going to be open. You got to throw guys open. You got to throw in the 1-on-1 where you trust your guy. He go up and get it. You got to put the ball where only your man can get it. I don't see that enough from Lamar. I don't, man. I don't care if he had 273 yards.
Now they got even sicker team because they got 2 tight ends now. He ain't even look at Mark Andrews' stats.
Come on, man. He on my fantasy, bro. I know he ain't do nothing. That's crazy.
Thank you, Jay. I got him on my fantasy.
Yeah,
bro.
they bullshit.
He bullshit, bro. What the bullshit? Look,
come on, man.
Hey, I wasn't gonna say shit till you said you got him. Man,
yeah, I do. I got him, man. Come on, man.
Come on, like Lamar, you got Zay going deep, you got Derrick Henry, you got Joe Legs, and you got 2 tight ends at one time.
And you got Isaiah Likely and Rashad Bateman. I'm telling you, they fly under the radar, but those are 2 really good receivers.
Yeah,
if he can get them the ball.
Bateman was the one that was open at the end of the game. If I know Lamar Jackson looking at this video today, probably Monday.
Missed opportunities, man.
Yeah, looking at that video and that overthrow with Likely, okay? Yes. And that overthrow with Bateman. But another great pass to Likely. But where was the 5 to 10 looks for Mark Andrews? He's the vet man. He's unguardable. You got both of them dudes are 6'6", going against 5'10" linebackers. I'm throwing that shit to them every time.
If you ask me, the Ravens should have got to 30 to 35 points at least. The way that game was going, they had so many opportunities. If they would have ran the ball a little bit more, do all the passing shit, that's fine. But 26 for 41, bro, run the ball more, bro. Run the ball more. They rushed for 185 yards, but that was all Lamar Jackson. That's not how you win games, man. That's not.
You gotta feed the beast. You brought him there for a reason, man. Feed that man, especially in the fourth quarter when everybody.
And they did the right thing with Justice Hill. He had what I say 6 for 52 receiving. That's great. Yeah. That's your backup. Now, why is Derrick Henry 13 for 46? He's supposed to be 20 to 25 for over 100. The Titans, they better go look at the Titans shit and how the Titans use Derrick Henry. I'm telling you, you got Lamar Jackson, dog. There's no way you shouldn't be Lamar. If Lamar got 122 rushing, he should only have maybe 200 passing yards and Derrick Henry over 100 winning. That's the formula to winning.
I hate to bring this up, Jay, but you see what the Texans did with Mixon yesterday. They ran.
Sir. Right? Went crazy. 159.
Right. I know, bro. I know.
When it happened, bro, ask Mike, bro. When it happened, I was so sad, bro. I was so disappointed. Like, how you get rid of a guy? Because you don't. It's only because they didn't want to pay him. Pay everybody. Me and Mike had this fight, bro. This is a good argument. Why can't I pay my top guys, man? I don't care about that, Cap. If I got the money to pay these dudes, why can't I pay Chase, Higgins, Burrow, Mixon, Hendrickson? Why can't I pay all my? That's 5 dudes. Why can't I pay them? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
You got these rich ass GMs and these rich ass teams trying to sit in the cheap seat. Pay these men.
Pay these
Like,
dudes. I don't care about no salary cap. None of that. I will pay the extra money that it costs to go over that salary cap. I don't care.
And you see what happened. They because of the Mixon thing and because of the Higgins thing, because of the Jamar Chase thing, all you're doing is causing conflict and untrustworthy players in your team. These dudes
and players ain't gonna want to come play here. Players ain't gonna want to come play here no more because they know they're not gonna get paid. You're gonna get used up and then shipped out.
Yeah.
Like it's
Jay,
crazy.
real quick, before we get on that big game tonight, the Monday night game, so we covered the Thursday game. How you feel about, you already know, I got to bring up that Friday game.
Oh, yeah, you got to bring up the Eagles.
You already know. Like, definitely. I know you had them. I know you had them.
I picked the Packers.
I seen the pick.
I did. I picked the Packers, though.
I'm going to say something real quick, and I'm going to let you ride on it because I'm just happy. I'm just happy we got out of that game. But all I can say is I've been saying all last few weeks, Nick Sirianni being soft. Look how Jalen Hurts came out. Two turnovers, four turnovers overall, looking rusty, but I'm going to make some bold predictions real quick. Saquon Barkley is going to be the MVP of the league in our offense because, like Jay said, they got to throw him the ball, and that's what they're doing.
Yes.
And with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and a healthy Saquon Barkley and a focused Jalen Hurts, bro, we have 3 turnovers. We put up 34 points on the Packers defense. This Eagles team, all I'm going to say is we got the possibility of putting up 40 a game if Jalen pull his head out his ass. Bro. That's all I'm going to say.
Y'all secondary got cooked, though.
And you caught it. And that's what I remember. I told you that. Remember I said that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Because look, the first quarter, they balled out. I feel like our defense saved us. The Eagles defense saved them in the first 3 drives. Because Jalen kept having all these turnovers.
Yeah.
And then Jordan Love showed what he do, man. Like now we see why we were talking about him a couple weeks ago. How, bro, he might surpass Aaron Rodgers because all he needs is 1 Super Bowl.
I'm gonna tell you his stats, and you tell me what you think about this. Jordan Love, 17 for 34, 260, 2 touchdowns, interception. 17 for 34.
Bruh, what was the receiver that was cooking his shit out of
Jaden Reed? Bro, this is how bad this was. 4 catches, 138 yards and a touchdown. Bro, that's the most catches. That's the most catches, bro. 4 catches.
Almost broke my Wild Wings cup, bro. I was pissed, bro.
Like, that's not gonna be enough for the Packers to get where they need to go. Even if Love didn't get hurt, I know the first week is the first week, but dog, you was 17 for 34.
Yeah.
QBR was 20. Quarterback rating was 83. That's not good. And you lost.
I'm gonna, like I said, first week of the season, like literally, if we don't turn the ball over 3 times, that's not even a game. But at the end of the day,
y'all cook them if y'all don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, Love is cooked, but Love was cooking our defense. But what I can say good about the Eagles defense,
and they ran all over y'all. They ran for 163 yards, dog, and y'all still won the game.
That's crazy, bro. Like
Jacobs had 84.
I didn't even know they had that much. 160 is a lot, but I feel like they started the game good, then they ended the game good. But that whole second, third quarter, man, that was cooked right. That was barbecue chicken, bro.
This is what I'm gonna say. Jalen Hurts was 20 for 34, not super bad. 278, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He only got sacked twice. Saquon ran for 109 on 24 carries out there. Ravens, all y'all. 24 carries, 109 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Then you got A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 119 a touchdown. But guess who else scored a receiving touchdown? Saquon Barkley, 3 touchdowns on the game. He only had 2 catches for 23 and a touchdown. That's all you need after he runs for 109 with them 24 carries. That's the key. You wearing the defense down. 24 carries, yo. Even if he get 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, then he break and then he go. Like, come on, man, you wearing the defense down. That should tell you something. That Jalen Hurts, what he did in that game, y'all probably shouldn't have won that game. But y'all defense showed up, and the Packers, I'm sorry, I know they scored 29 points, but I'm looking at these stats, and it's just like 17 for 34. Jordan Love, no quarterback, bro. Not against the Eagles. That's never going to work.
You got to at least get in the 20 completions, right? 20 something.
Right. And they only had 17 receptions for 260. That's it. That's all they had. Jaden Reed had 4 for 138. The next man, Romeo, had 4 for 50. Then you got 2, 2, 3, 2. That's it. That's all they did.
I think the keys of the game were, and you can't see it on paper. You can see it with AJ's stats. If you look at AJ's stats,
AJ went crazy.
Yeah, I think he caught 4 or 5, but one of them was for 80 yards. I feel like that is
67. It was 67. 5 for 119, but he averaged 23.8 yards a catch.
Right, because the second play of the first half, the second half coming out of the half, second play of the game, he goes for 60 something, and that was the backbreaker. So I feel like even though Jalen had the mistakes in the beginning, we didn't play fresh. Then we had another fumble from the it's showing that we're gonna miss Jason Kelce. We already missed him. 2 turnovers by the center alone. Like Jalen's looking this way, ball hit him. But the key to that game, and I think the key to the season, and this is why I'm saying that Saquon Barkley's either going to be Offensive Player of the Year or MVP, depending on the record, is because of the big playability. You cannot guard AJ, Devontae, and Saquon and Jalen. You just can't do it.
Exactly. And Devontae has 7 for 84, no touchdowns. But look at the plays. AJ's longest was 67. Devontae's longest was 25. Dallas Goedert's longest was 21. Saquon's longest catch was 18 yards. And Grant, whatever his name is, his longest was 11 yards. And then Gainwell, his longest catch was 10. Everybody that caught the ball, it was over 10 yards. It was over a 10-yard catch.
That's why I said it was 30, like I said, 34 points. No, 34 to 29. We got it, like you said, it's week 1. Everybody got a lot of work to do. I'm not going by week 1. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think the Bengals are going to put up 10 points. I don't think the Eagles are going to turn the ball over 4 times. So we're going to see what week 2 brings. But again, it's a lot of pressure on these young quarterbacks, Jay. Big pressure on these dudes.
Yeah, it is a lot. But one person that did show up was Derek Carr. And I'll put him on the hot seat too.
Oh, yeah, you did. We all
Them Saints, boy. I like what I saw. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care they was playing the Panthers.
It don't matter, man.
They scored 47 points. Like that's
professional defense, right?
Well, you went out there and you stepped on their neck. And the crazy thing is, Derek Carr. This is what I like to see: 19 for 23, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. You go to the running game. Kamara, 15 for 83, touchdown. Jamal Williams, 11 for 38, touchdown. Taysom Hill, 5 for 35. Then you go to receiving. They didn't really do a lot receiving. Shaheed has 3 for 73. Then you got 4 for 43. Then 27.
Is Colston still on that team? The dude that been hurt was great. What's his name? Marquise Colston or somewhere? The big dude.
Oh yeah, nah. He ain't on their team no more. Nah, he gone. He been gone. Marcus Colston, I think it was. Marcus Colston.
Yeah, I think he was a beast for a long time.
But look at the Panthers though. 58 rushing yards between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runners. And they got Chuba Hubbard. Is crazy. You give Miles Sanders the ball 5 times. You give Chuba the ball 6 times. And you got Bryce Young at your quarterback. He was 13. Bro, listen to this. 13 for 30. 161, 2 interceptions, sacked 4 times.
How many
yards? Bro, 161. But
oh my god.
Bro, but you only ran the ball.
They didn't even give it. They didn't run the ball 10 times with one player.
Bro, they had 20 carries with between 5 players.
Three running back. Wow.
The most carries was 6 carries, yo. Chuba Hubbard.
Man, we got love for Miles Sanders, man. He took us a long way, but bruh, kick you a Hassan Reddick. Get me the fuck out of here. Like,
but Miles Sanders didn't get no catches.
He's not even a starter no more, Jay. They made Chuba. Hubbard's a nice back, but bro, you traded you just brought Miles Sanders there last year, and then you benched him. What are the Panthers doing, man?
Well, he played. He got more. He had 22 yards, and Chuba had 14.
That is ridiculous.
5 and 6. They had 11 carries total between the two. You're not winning like that when you got Bryce Young as your quarterback.
Yeah, you can go out there and get a hot 35 between each other.
Yeah, hell yeah,
bro. Yeah.
Give me a whole year to train, though. I need a whole 12 months, though. I need the whole 12 months.
Get Jay along, set Jay up for that Tyreek Hill screen pass. That boy gonna be gone.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I did that. Yeah, I was a monster. Yeah, I did that. That's nothing. I can still do that.
I know you got that quick speed.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I just need time to, get myself.
Yeah, man, that's pathetic, bro. And you know what? I'm calling it. I said Saquon Barkley might be MVP. If not, he's gonna be offensive player. I'm calling another thing. The Carolina Panthers will not win a game this season.
Yeah, I think they'll be 07 Detroit Lions.
Yes.
0 wins. 0-17. Yeah.
You know what I found out yesterday? You know what I found out during that Sunday night game? I didn't know that Megatron was on that defeated team, bro.
Yes.
That Detroit team.
Matthew Stafford, Megatron. Yeah, that was them.
Wow. I didn't even know that. So I said, that's how bad
that was the same
year
that the Patriots went undefeated and lost the Super. Didn't win a Super Bowl.
Okay. But I didn't know Megatron was on that team.
Yes, they didn't have nobody. Their defense was ass. Matthew Stafford, he was throwing. He might have had 5,000 yards that season. Passing.
Yeah, because he was throwing it. They were triple teaming Calvin Johnson, and he was getting 130 a game.
Yes, and they didn't have no running game. Their defense was trash. Offensive line was trash. Like they was trash. They was. I'm sorry, they was ass. But let's get to this Monday night game, man. Yeah, man. We got the Niners, Jets, the Diva, Aaron Rodgers, and the Jets. Brock Purdy. Yeah, come on, man. You know
it's a lot of divas on this field, bro.
Yeah, man, and I can't believe they still dealing with. I can't believe Riddick just need to go play.
So he's not gonna play, is he?
I don't think so. He need to just go play. Shut up and just play, dog. They got you out of there. You on this team. Yeah. They not trading you, bro. Like just do
Riddick,
what you do,
bro. You can't come back to Philly, bro. Put that darker green on and go out there and be a professional for real.
Yes, bro. Just go dominate. You gonna be good on that defensive line. They got a top 5 defense.
This is the thing though, Jay. What happens if they go out there? Now I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but McCaffrey got a calf injury. He's not 100%. Brock Purdy, we already know. He's suspect. But what if they go out there and they shut down the Niners defense? Then what you gonna do? You gonna put the jersey on and the pads on next week? You can't, because the team players gonna look at you like, bro, what you? Oh, now you here? Now you want to see?
Yeah, now you here? Yeah. I don't think the Jets win this game. It's in San Francisco. I just feel like the Jets they're not gonna have enough to compete with the Niners defense. I think Bosa has a big game. I think Ayuk has a big game, and they said Christian McCaffrey is still going to carry the load like he usually do, even with the calf injury. I just need him to score a touchdown. I don't care what he do after that.
We got the same fantasy team. You got McCaffrey too?
Yeah, no, I bet. No, this is a bet. This is a bet. I bet. Yeah, just go score. That's all. I just need him to score.
So I got 2 questions for you on a Monday night. So, first of all, is Aaron Rodgers gonna make it out the first quarter? Is Bosa gonna hit that Achilles again? Knock on wood. We don't want to see that because we respect the man. And Mike said, and we know this is top 2-3 ranked Jets defense.
Slow, Bobby.
That's why I said this is a big game. Are we gonna see?
Hey, salute. My bad. Gotta salute the chat. My fault.
Gotta hit the chat. Is Aaron Rodgers gonna make it through this game, and are the Jets' top 5 defense gonna show why they're ranked top 5 and keep this game close? Jay, what you think?
Well, I think I see Jesus over there saying the Jets 22, the Niners 19. I don't know in what world that the Niners only scored 19 against the Jets, but you never know though, because the Jets got a really good defense. I think Aaron Rodgers. Go ahead.
It's week 1. That's all I'm gonna say. It's week
one. Yeah, it's one.
Week one. Anything can happen. We've seen it.
So the Niners going in with the same team though. There's no adjustments for the Niners. They're going in with the same team. We missing one guy on the line. We cool. Next man up. That's probably be the only place to where it's like, all right, let's see what they can do at left tackle. But I think Aaron Rodgers makes it through the game. I don't know if he makes it through the season, but yes, he makes it through the game unless Joey Bosa has a feeding frenzy like I think he's going to do. And I just think the Jets, they still young. Garrett Wilson, yes, he's a monster, but he's still young. Breece Hall, is he going to be healthy? Is he going to be 100% the whole entire game? Is he going to make it through the game?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, is he going to be effective in this game? Because we know the 49ers got a strong linebacking core and they got a strong defensive line. So you got to be able to run the ball. Be outside of what Aaron Rodgers is going to do in that game. He ain't thrown for 300 yards in like 3 seasons, some crazy shit like that. I don't know the number. It's 200. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it when I heard it. Like, really? Are you serious? Like, come on, man.
We were used to that shit for 10 years straight, bro.
Man. So is Breece Hall going to show up? I believe if they can run the ball effectively and get some stops on defense, they may have to get a turnover or two to win this game. If it is going to be like Jesus said, 22-19, they going to have to get a couple turnovers to do that. It's not going to be we just go out here and beat y'all. That's not how this game. That's not how they're going to win this game.
22-19. Now, that's a good call. I can see that, Jesus. A couple things got to happen, though. So, like you said, Jay, like that defensive line and that linebacking core is top 5 in the league, and you got 2 injury-prone players back there for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, it is what it is. Bro.
Yeah, him and Breece, man. Yeah, that's a fact.
Breece Hall, right? I love Breece Hall. I think he's going to be he's going to be special. But that offensive line has got to protect Aaron Rodgers. He cannot get knocked around by Bosa. He's 40, but in football years, he's 65. He cannot get hit by Bosa continuously. And you got to protect Breece Hall. But on the other side, and I do like the fact, I don't know if Mike Williams, bro, this dude got a hamstring problem like every year. Like, that's a big weapon for the Jets.
Well, that's a lingering injury, though.
Yeah, because
the hamstring never goes away.
I know. Like, Mari Cooper, every year, man, these dudes, it's like once you activate that hamstring, that bitch is always there, especially if you running all the time. But with Mike Williams, if he's healthy, that's a big weapon. If they do not have Mike Williams and it's just Wilson on the other, Garrett on the other side, and the Niners, if the Niners go out there and use Kittle as a passing receiver, if they've learned anything over the last few years, Shanahan tired of losing Super Bowls and NFC championships, use a tight end to block and then use Kittle as a receiver as he's meant to be. This game won't be close, but if they don't do that and that Jets line steps up, I can see 22-19.
Hey, Bobby said Mike Thomas and Colston been retired for like 20 years. Mike Thomas just retired, but Colston been retired for a while though. And which one you think more realistic? After further review, is saying 24-20 San Francisco, and then Jesus 22-19 Jets.
Probably 24, Niners 24. Yeah.
Yeah, 24-20 is more realistic than me. And I can give the Jets 20 points, but I think they're gonna stop at like 17. I don't think they get past 17.
Can you see the Jets offense with the hurt Mike Williams scoring more than 17 on the Niners at home in San Fran?
They'll be lucky to score 17. They might end the game with 10, but I'm giving them. I don't think they get past 17 points though, and I think the Niners can easily get to 34.
Well, that's the thing. Mike has told us, and the rankings are telling us. Big Mike told us that this Jets defense is Super Bowl worthy. That's why Aaron Rodgers is there. Because
the defense is, yes.
Yeah. So I don't want to see a defensive game. Nobody wants to see that, but I do want to see a competitive game where if Aaron Rodgers does put up 17, can that defense hold Brock Purdy and all them weapons
to 14 or 13 or something like that, or 16, 17 Jets win or something like. Because I don't think the Jets score 22 points, man. I don't know why. I don't think they go. They're going to have to, like I said, they're going to have to get a couple turnovers if they want to win 22-19 or 24-20 Jets. Whatever they win by, they're going to have to turn the ball over. You can't just let the.
That's Brock Purdy's problem. Turnovers. That's his problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just.
But I think in certain situations, a 3 and out is a turnover. When it's time to win at the end of the game, I think that's a turnover in certain situations.
Turnover.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I mean when I say turnovers. Whether it's an interception, a fumble, a 3 and out, punts, when it matters. I ain't talking about early in the game. I'm talking about fourth quarter. Or even in the third quarter, because sometimes in the third quarter, those turnovers change the whole entire game. It changed the whole momentum of the game.
I got this green on, but I'm making a dark green right now, Jay, because I'm riding with Jesus though. I don't want to see the NFC belongs to the Eagles. I want to see all Niners lose. I want to see Cowboys lose. I want to see Aaron Rodgers throw 4 touchdowns. I want to see over 300 yards. I want to ask anybody.
Hell yeah. Turn up. That's what I'm talking about. You got the Eagles jersey on. Turn up, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going with the 24-20 San Francisco. I like that score, even though I don't think the Jets going to get past 17. I'll probably say 24-17. But just because it's in the chat, I'm going to go with the 24-20 San Francisco.
24-20 is a good number. I'm going to go.
But at the same time, I'm with Scully, though. Whatever he say, I'm with him.
Yeah, we all want the Niners to lose because they talk a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, I'm going to come down to earth.
Oh, man. I'm a Pats fan. Look at the chat, man. I'm a Pats fan. I'm a Bengal, bro. Y'all just
Bengal, bro.
Oh, my God, bro. We ain't even this man said I'm a Pats fan.
They don't see them stripes on you, Jay?
Man, I'm sorry, man. Damn. Salute to you, man. Y'all got the win 16-10. Go ahead, Scully. My bad, man. He just put that in the chat.
Man. They coming to get you in the chat, Jay. Oh, tell them it's only week 1.
It's only week 1.
Don't get too
We start off slow. We start off 0-2 down there every year.
But that was a big win. But I'm going to go, even though I'm hyped and I want to see Aaron Rodgers and I want to see that vintage Rodgers, I know that day is long gone. So I'm going to go 20. You said 20. I'm going to go 27-17 Niners. I think the Niners are going. I think because I got to see this Jets defense. I want this Jets defense to show up and make it so Aaron Rodgers put it so they can run the ball with Breece Hall. Don't make Aaron Rodgers have to throw the ball 40 times.
All right, all right, y'all. They asked what happened yesterday. Like I said earlier, man, we didn't run the ball enough. Defense couldn't stop nothing, and we only gave up 16 points, and that we just could not score enough points, man. Fumbles, we fumbled twice. One of them should have been a touchdown. If anything, we should have won 17-16. You know what I mean? Like turning the ball over, not running the ball. Zach Moss and Chase Brown is not going to make up for what Mixon's done in the past 4 seasons with the Bengals. It's over 4,000 yards, a shit ton of touchdowns. It's just not going to work, man. And like Scully said, we got a lot of players they know they're not going to get paid probably, so they don't really want to play. It just don't look like they want to play. T. Higgins, I feel like I ain't going to say he's faking a hamstring, but I think he just finding a reason not to play, man. Like we just blew that shit. Yeah, we blew it. We botched it, man. And Jacoby Brissett didn't even have a good game. We gave up over 125 rushing yards. That's the problem. Our interior sucks.
I think I said this and I know it's preseason, but when the Eagles played the New England Patriots in the preseason and they got rid of that lineman that what's the name that they got rid of? I said, this is still a good defense, bro. They were smacking us. They were smacking Kenny Pickett. I mean, it is Kenny Pickett. This defense is still good. Belichick left them in charge. They got a good O.J. Mayo's a great coach. I mean, maybe we wrong on the Patriots. We thought the Patriots going to be the worst team in the league.
Yeah, they were projected to win 3 games, and they got one, and our game wasn't one of them.
No,
so they might win more than 3 now.
I think And Brissett, don't sleep on Jacoby,
He
bro.
didn't have a
Brissett,
good game though. They ran
know,
the ball 20 something times over 125. That was with one guy. The
That's
rest
his
of
shit.
they still had other guys that had yards, but one guy, Stevenson, went crazy. Our interior defense and our linebackers are trash.
Yeah, I don't think it was New
In
England.
week 1, trash.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a bad look from week 1. I don't think it was New England. I think it more was Cincinnati just not doing what they do, man. They just weren't prepared.
Fumbling the ball. Those 2 fumbles was crucial, man.
Yeah, and
changed the whole shit.
My survival league, Jay. Come on, man.
Yeah, man, it's cool, man. It's cool. We got the Chiefs next week. It's cool. We got the Chiefs next week. We about to go down 0-2, but then we gonna go crazy because that's what we do. We lose the first 2 games.
Y'all know y'all Mahomes kryptonite, so that's the game to get back on.
3-2, I think Joe Burrow 3-2. We know how to beat Mahomes, Lamar. So you better listen to me when I'm talking to you, man. We know how to beat that man. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
But unfortunately, man, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say the Bengals are gonna resurrect themselves with a Chiefs win, and everybody gonna forget about the Patriots loss if y'all beat the Chiefs.
Oh, if we beat the Chiefs, we win it 5 in a row after that.
Let's go.
We on a 5-game winning streak after that. That's easy. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But man, Chief Seats, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the chat. Salute to all of y'all, man. Love y'all every time y'all show up, man. Make sure y'all hit all the action buttons, whatever they call it now.
Yeah.
Y'all, I hope y'all been reading the bottom, man. That's where y'all can find us at.
Hit that gamble button.
Yes, sir. Yeah, scan that QR, man. Salute to Scully, man, showing up. We had to fill in for Mike and Dave. It's cool. Life stuff be going on. Yes, sir, man. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow to Sports Madness. I know I'm gonna be there. I don't know who else gonna be there, but we'll see. You never know. It's a surprise these days.
We got a whole squad. Anybody can show up.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can show up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. You enjoy the game too, man. Tuesday, tomorrow, 6 to 8, Sports Madness, the Man Cave. Make sure y'all show up.
Yeah,
See
Man
y'all
Cave.
next time.
Peace out.
Salute.